just changed and now I'm gonna start doing my makeup. I haven't got too long, I've got about 20 minutes, so I need to get my makeup on and sort of start this vlog. But I am starting a new series on my channel. It's going to be about job hunting as a graduate. So I have just graduated in the June just gone from university in the UK or in London. Now I'm sure it's a worldwide thing, but particularly in London it's very difficult to find jobs as a graduate at the minute. I wanted to sort of document my journey because I am struggling to find a job at the minute, and it's also just keeping myself a little bit more accountable, keeping me a little bit more motivated. Trying to find a job, particularly, I think it's in any major city, it can be quite demoralizing, especially because you keep getting rejections or you just don't hear anything. And especially as a graduate, it is quite difficult at the moment. So I wanted to keep myself a little bit more accountable, but also for any of you that are also struggling to find jobs at the minute, it's kind of just showing you that you're not alone. And I thought that was a really great way to start the series and sort of start the video. I have seen a few other YouTubers do sort of a job hunting series with a little bit more experience than me, actually quite a bit more experience than me, but I hadn't really seen all that much about recent graduates, so I thought, why not bring you guys a series? So I am just getting ready to meet my sister. We are going for breakfast in sort of near London Bridge. It's called Where the Pancakes Are. They have a few locations around London, but the one we're going to is by London Bridge, and I'm very excited. She really wanted pancakes, but she is gluten-free, so I found Where the Pancakes Are did gluten-free on, I want to say Instagram, so I thought why not book there. So we're gonna go there, and then we're going to a little coffee and working area in, it says Bermondsy, but it's basically Southwark. It's called Shaman, I think that's how you say it, or Shaman. I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce it, but I will put the name on the screen, and that is where we're going to go after. I'm going to do a little bit of work. I'm going to start working on my CV, applying to jobs. Me and my sister are also going to work on a few projects for her. We are going to do a few things together, and then she's got a few things that she's going to be working on. It is the bank holiday, so it is Monday today, but yes, it's really nice. Me and my sister love to sit in a coffee shop and do some work and sort of just be a bit more organised. We find coffee shops just work a bit better for us. So I have been applying for jobs. It's not like I haven't been. I did go away and I wasn't applying when I was away, but all in all I have been applying for jobs, and so far I haven't really got anywhere. I had a few like tests that needed to be completed and a few first round interviews, but they didn't really come to anything. And then I went away and sort of just stopped applying because I was like, enjoy your time away and then you can come back and sort of try again. So that's what I'm really doing at the minute, is sort of trying again, starting from fresh. So I did have a little bit of a schedule going of the jobs I applied for on my notes. I will insert like a screen recording of what I've already done. I sort of just wrote the ones that I'd already applied for down on what day, and then if I've heard back from them. But I don't think it's the best way to organise the jobs I've already applied for. So I think I'm just gonna sort of create a new schedule. So that is also the plan for today, is create a new schedule and sort of amend my CV a bit. I've been working on it since for like third year. I started working on it at the beginning of this academic year, and I keep working on it and adding bits in because I've done a few courses and just trying to make sure that it's what kind of recruiters want to see. So I've been working on it a little bit here and there, and then I'm gonna get my sister to go over it and make sure I haven't like missed anything. But yeah, I do need to work on it a little bit. I've got a bunch of jobs saved I want to try and apply for, and just things like that. So that is kind of the plan for today. I think having a schedule and keeping track of like what jobs you've applied for, what sort of jobs you've had the best luck with and stuff like that is definitely a good thing, because then it just gives you a little bit more direction and a little bit more motivation that, okay, I've realised that, say, marketing and management jobs I haven't had the best luck with, but operations I have, and it can kind of maybe steer me in the right direction. Predominantly I'm looking in the fashion and beauty world, but overall I'm leaning towards like marketing, merchandising, buying, wholesale, and just assistant roles in general, like personal assistant, admin assistant, anything like that. So those are sort of the jobs that I'm looking for predominantly at the minute. That's just what I found, but I think any job that kind of piques my interest on LinkedIn, I tend to have a look into and see if it's something that I want to do. But yeah, so that is the plan today. Welcome to episode 1. I have got a few more sort of different videos that will be in between the episodes. I don't want to do just straight like episode after episode, but I do want to add some other videos in there just because I don't want my content to come across as just one thing. I love lifestyle, I love beauty, I love fashion, so I do want to add it all in there. And I think it'll also be good because if the job hunting, it doesn't really interest you, then you have other videos to watch. But I am just blending all my makeup in. This contour stick from Bacl is so good, and I think I need a new one soon, but she's holding on. I've got this new dress from a shop near me called Ruby Room. I actually got the shoes that I'm going to wear as well, and I will show you guys my outfit in a moment, but I'm actually obsessed with it. It's so cute and I'm just very excited to wear it out. I think it's the perfect weather as well because it's not too warm, it's not too cool, so I can wear this in a little jumper and it's just perfect. But yes, I'm just gonna finish off my makeup and then I'll chat to you guys when I'm done. My outfits of course I'm running late. My jumper is from Primark, my dress is from Ruby Room, and then I've got some really cute shoes on and my Amazon bag. But yeah, this is the outfit. Let's go meet my sister for breakfast and have a very productive day of job hunting.
Apple and mango juice. Annie's going to try it first. Give us a review. Good? Nice. It is nice. Very sweet. It is good though. This looks so good. crazy loud, so I'm just hoping that it's not as loud, but outside is so quiet because everyone's working. But essentially I just want to say that I'm looking predominantly on like LinkedIn and fashion worky company websites and just Google overall. They're sort of the main places I'm looking for jobs at the minute. And I did show you a quick sneak peek of sort of how I'm organising the jobs that I'm applying for at the minute, but I will show you kind of a bit more in depth when I get home. We have just finished at the cafe. It's about half three now, and we're just mooching up Bermondsy Street because there's some really cute little coffee shops, places to eat and stuff like that. So I'm just going to bring you guys along with that. But we had a very productive couple hours in the coffee shop, which was so cute. I really want to go back there and work. And now we're heading for a little mooch before we head home. Can probably tell I am back home now. I have just come back from seeing my sister, having a productive day. We also had a cute little mooch and just a catch up, which was great. But I've written a to-do list in my book of things I need to get done while I'm home, which I've ticked off a few. I've got a few more jobs that I want to apply for, and then I need to make a plan for tomorrow. I've given myself like a target of how many jobs to apply for this evening, and then I also need to respond to some people about some plans this week and see if my cousin is free, and then I've also obviously got to make dinner. Essentially my next steps are just to apply for some new jobs, and as the emails come back I'm going to keep checking my emails, see if I get interviews, callbacks, rejections, whatever may happen. If I hear anything at all, I will pop it in to my job hunting tracker, which I will show you guys in a minute. But yeah, that's essentially my plan. Just keep applying for jobs this evening. I've set myself a target of 5 more. I have not applied to as many as I wanted to today. I really wanted to apply to a few more jobs, but honestly, me and my sister were just doing quite a lot on like project side. We've got a few projects going, so we were doing them and we just simply didn't have time. But we went to, so it was supposed to be where Shaman, I think it's Shaman was, but it's not Shaman anymore, it's called something else. So we were there for a few hours, and honestly I really liked that coffee shop and that working space. It's really good to work in. There's private rooms to have like meetings, there's also outside space, and it's pretty quiet, the music's pretty tranquil, and I had a really nice time there with my sister. But we left and we had a little bit of a mooch, and then we just sort of walked around, took some pictures, and just having a real catch up. And then I left her at about 4ish, half 3, and headed home. But now I am home and it is 4:30. So my plan from now is to show you guys the job hunting tracker in a moment, and then I do just want to apply for 5 more jobs of the ones I've saved on LinkedIn or on Fashion Worky, some ones I found. From there I think I'm gonna make myself some dinner. So I think that's going to be my plan, but I've set myself a reminder on my phone and my iPad because they're linked to apply for jobs every morning at 9 AM. I get a reminder that pops up that says apply for jobs, and that's just kind of keeping me on track and keeping me in the momentum of keeping to apply. I did work on my CV a little bit, and I'm also trying to find some good cover letter templates that I can just use to kind of curate, so when I do have a job I can kind of just fill in the template and use that rather than having to rewrite new ones every single time. I think that will save me a little bit of time while applying. That is everything so far. I'm not just applying for jobs at the minute as well. I am applying for some internships and some like placement, like 12-month contracts, because I'm kind of just branching out into everything and anything, and getting that experience is key. So I think internship is also something I'm going to be looking into. But let me show you my little Excel planner that I've made. But essentially I've got the name of it, and then along the top I've frozen it, so if I scroll all the way down, so I've got 209 jobs, I can still see what the categories are. But essentially I've got the company, the position, the date I applied, where I found the job, so if it was on LinkedIn for example, did I hear back, did I have any testing, because a few of the jobs that I've done so far, these are literally just from today onwards. The other ones I did a little bit of a different method for, which I would have probably showed you guys in the beginning, so I was talking a little bit about that. But this is literally just from today onwards. But I had a few like tests that I need to do for certain jobs, so if I did any of them, I would just put them in and maybe put in a few thoughts of like how I did, for example. Then I have, did I get an interview or not? Did I have an offer or rejection? Any notes? And then I'm gonna put the link to the job in this column as well. So this is sort of how it works. So that is what we're doing so far. So I'm gonna drink my tea and just continue working on my job applications. I've just applied for all the jobs that I need to, and now I'm gonna make a quick plan for tomorrow just to try and figure out sort of what I need to get done. There are a few things I actually need to do in the morning particularly, and I've set a few reminders on my phone. But tomorrow I need to call about the council tax, I need to do the claims, get packages. So I think I'm gonna make some dinner now. I made my list for tomorrow. Tomorrow's a bit more of an admin day, I guess you could say. I've got to do some filming, I've got to do some editing, I've got to make a plan with my friend if she doesn't come out tomorrow. I've got to clean, organise the flat, work on some of the courses that I'm doing at the minute, which is a key tip for you. If you're a graduate and you can't find a job, make sure you are filling in those gaps with courses, internships, or anything that you can. A good way to do that is through Google and LinkedIn, and there might be some other free resources, but I'm not sure, but you can pay for some cheaper Google ones as well, so that is something else to keep into consideration. But yes, definitely fill your time. I also need to make some calls in the morning and do some claims and some forms and bits like that. But if there's a few jobs that I can apply for quickly, in the meantime I will be doing that. But now we are all done. I'm gonna pop everything away and then start making dinner. I think I'm gonna look up some recipes first though and go from there. Okay, so I found a recipe for a creamy mushroom pasta with burrata. I got some burrata the other day when I did some shopping, and I have just been really in a burrata mood recently, so I've decided to make that. This is so good. I will leave the recipe in the description, but for now I'm just gonna finish my dinner. Okay guys, I'm back on the sofa and it's time to sort of look at my content schedule, look at my planner and see what I've got coming up, what I need to film, what I need to edit. I think I'm just gonna watch a little bit of TV, maybe read a bit of my book or something like that, because I've got a bit of time to chill. It is, what is the time now? Let me check. It's 7:15, so I've got a bit of time in the evening, so I do want to chill a little bit. And I think I might read a book, watch something, see what I fancy. I'm in that mood where I'm like, I'm not really feeling anything. Everyone else kind of getting like that at the minute. I think I read a really good book and it put me in a bit of a rut, and I don't really know or have any interest in what book to start next. Like, I have a huge TBR, but nothing's really looking too good to me at the minute. So I might watch something, I'm not sure, but I will update you and show you what I'm doing. I've got myself into some slightly comfier clothes and myself a tea. It's getting dark now, it's about 9 p.m. and I've just been editing, catching up on some little bits and watching some YouTube and TV. But now it's time to finish editing and then I will start getting ready for bed.
It is officially time to take my makeup off, so let's start. Let's take off the makeup with my Garnier. So I had a pretty productive and successful day. I applied to jobs in total, which is pretty good. I have logged them all on my little tracker, so I know exactly everything I need to know, all the job descriptions, all of the ones I've applied for, the job titles and everything like that, which I talked through with you guys. And then I made myself dinner, and now I'm sort of getting ready for bed. I was editing and watching YouTube videos sort of after I last saw you, and then I decided that it is time for bed. Really lovely seeing my sister earlier and getting breakfast. The food was so good. If you guys haven't tried where the pancakes there are so good. Like, I would argue they're better than the Breakfast Club pancake wise. Obviously the Breakfast Club has a lot more variety as a whole, whereas where the pancakes are is literally just pancakes. So I suppose it depends like the people you're going with and if you're in the mood for just pancakes. They also do gluten, dairy free, and I think vegan or vegetarian. But yeah, huge recommendation if you haven't tried it. And then we wandered around Bermondsy Street and we went to a coffee shop that way, which was really nice. It's a really great working coffee shop. So there's tons of places to work. You can work there for free, I'm pretty sure, and you can get coffee in the coffee shop, but I don't think you have to, which is really good. For London, it's good for students and also people that either work from home or kind of working on their own businesses. It's a really great place to go. I think it's really hard when you're job searching and you keep getting rejections. I'm just going in with my cleanser, La Roche-Posay, of course, is to keep motivated and keep wanting to do it. I have so many friends that are also searching for jobs because a lot of us are obviously graduates. Some of my friends have just gone on to do masters because they think that's the best for them, and I know loads of people have thought about doing masters because they couldn't find a job, which honestly I am still considering maybe doing a January start masters. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I'm just going to see how the job market looks a little bit closer and then see if I should apply or not. But I really understand why people are doing it. I think creating this series, not only will it be relatable and people can kind of relate to the struggles of finding a job after graduation, it also keeps me accountable and motivated, and hopefully it will do the same for you guys. But I do want to show you sort of the struggles and also what I'm doing, because I know sometimes people kind of sugarcoat it. I'm just gonna clip up my hair, and there are a few people that do come out of school and they go straight into a job, and that's really great, and like congratulations to you if you can come out of uni and get a job straight away, like props to you. But that's just not the reality for a lot of students in the UK and in London. And it was the same for placements as well. For last year there weren't that many placements about, and also they were very competitive and it was actually quite difficult to get placements. Just going in with my Road toner. And so I am just gonna sort of continue documenting my experience. It may take 50 episodes, it may take 100 episodes, it may take 5. I don't know, but I think the whole point is just documenting the process. I've also reached out to a few recruiters and I'm trying to build some networking and build some contacts on LinkedIn as well. So that is what I'm doing at the moment. But I'm just moisturising with my CeraVe. So this was episode 1 of the series. Stay tuned to see what episode 2 has in store. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode, and if you did, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!